Alright guys, so today we're back here, out in the cut, as you can see. It's your boy Jay from It's Meliodas, and today, dude, I'm gonna let you on a little secret, we're gonna do some insulin. Alright, so just to get ourselves prepared here, we're gonna need to get out the old kit, I gotta hide so people don't know what's popping, but all you need to know is we got that alcohol wipe, can't be getting infections, alright? So for you first timers out there, what you're gonna want to do, I have the pens because syringes are pieces of shit, and what actually we're gonna want to do is if you want a syringe, that's cool too. But I find these are much easier, and you can carry more of it out at one time. Not as difficult. So we're gonna take our needle, we're gonna pop it on there. Okay. First thing we're gonna do before we do anything else, we're gonna prime this needle. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna turn the dial. This also, by the way, goes up to 60, so we can do 60 at one time, but we're not going to do that much. But we're going to hit it up to 2, just so that way we can prime the needle first. So you see it squirt out, that means the needle's primed, okay? So next we're gonna cap this back, don't want any hazards happening, alright? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our alcoholic swab, Meyer extra thick sterile alcohol swab, 70% isopropyl alcohol antiseptic, 1 swab. We're gonna make a tear about, I don't know if you can see, that's about 1/3 of the way down. And that tear is to ensure that none of the juices leak out of it, and you're gonna want to do this thing, so that way, yeah. And then you're gonna pull it off until then just the top corner is actually exposed here, okay? So you take your alcoholic isopropyl 70% swab. You're gonna, I can't be showing any of my undergarments. You're gonna take your side, right, and you're gonna wipe the desired spot with the alcohol swab in a circular fashion, ensuring that it is clean from any infectious, substances. And then we're going to dry it off with our hands because, you can't have wet skin when you pop that needle in, Alright, so we're just going to dry it off, and once it's not shining in the light, it's dry to the touch, we're going to take our needle and we're going to prime it, alright? Let's get a better view of this. We're going to prime it to about 8. Okay, 8 units, that's my desired amount. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it, we're going to pinch a little bit of the skin, right there, and we're just going to pop that boy in. Right on top of the alcoholic swab, you're going to put it in, and you're going to click it down all the way while you're still injecting it, and you're going to release the skin and hold it there for 5 seconds. And you pull that needle out, Easy peasy, painless, These needles are a 4 gauge, which means they're pretty thin. Painless to the touch. I recommend that you get these kind versus the 8 gauge. Even though the 8 gauge can allow more flow of insulin, so it's a bit quicker, they're a lot more painful, and I don't recommend them, especially for if you're starting out. So next, what we're gonna do is we are going to take the alcohol swab, and we're just gonna throw it in the trash because it hasn't been infected. And then our needle, all right, we're gonna put in our special little biohazard box, which I don't see, so I'm just going to put it on the shelf. Alright, hopefully no one touches it. It's capped, so it should be okay. Alright, we're going to cap our insulin pen, and we're going to pop that boy back in there. And now, I think that's the end of our tutorial, So, if you enjoyed this, if it was helpful, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, peep the description, if you want a little bit of so... If you guys are looking to, do some insulin, you got that type 1, you got that type 2, whatever, you got the sugars, got that betas. You're going to want to make sure you stay safe out there, make sure you dispose of all your hazardous waste, like your needles and everything. And make sure you don't give yourself too much insulin, obviously, because that can be very hazardous to your health. And, we don't want anybody getting hurt out there. So, while this is kicking in right now, I'd just like to say thank you for tuning in this time, and I'll see you back next week on it. It's Meliodas.